Hi, this is Brandon Spilling from thirstgym.com. Today we're talking about an exercise called the split stance low cable row. This is a great horizontal pulling upper back exercise, very easy to implement and great for anybody that is a poor mover or if they're in-season athlete and they spend a lot of time overhead like baseball, volleyball, softball, anything like that. This is great because we're going to work in the opposite direction to get some benefit for that shoulder joint. So you need some kind of cable machine, and you definitely need something that's going to let the cable get in a low position. So for me, I think the low position is anything that's probably about 45 degrees or lower to where I'm rowing. Anything else, we start to get in that 90 degrees of shoulder flexion, and then obviously anything above that is basically, in my opinion, overhead. So what we're going to do is I got a D handle here, and then I got my cable set up. I'm going to row with my left hand in this instance. I'm going to make sure I get some tension on the cable. And then for my split stance position, my front leg is going to be in the middle of a lunge. My back leg, I'm on my toe. My knee is right underneath my hip. But I want to make sure that I'm not like super low. I'm probably just, about a quarter to a third of the way in my lunge position. I can feel my whole foot. And obviously I got the cable in my left hand here. While my cable is in my left hand, I'll make sure my belly button stays pointed good and forward. And I'm going to take my elbow, my left hand here, since that's what I'm rowing with. I'm going to row back towards that down stance leg that's not on the floor. Row back, and then get good and long. I'm going to try to resist rotation and row back and up. Then I can also go from pronated to supinated. If you want to get some rotation in there, it's entirely up to you. And then obviously I would switch sides. So very easy to implement. Honestly, as long as they can get a good split stance position, you can really implement this without any client that you have. Just because since we're reaching low, we don't have to worry about shoulder mobility restrictions, and chances are somebody can't reach overhead. This is a great way to hopefully get some posterior expansion on the back into that shoulder, so hopefully that we can work and get our way up overhead over time as that expands and we open up new ranges of motion. When it comes to programming, 3 to 4 sets of 6 to 10 reps per side is probably a great place to be. Depending on where you're at in your training plan and your season, it's probably going to dictate where your reps fall a little bit more in terms of your volume. But this is a very easy exercise to program, and I've become a big fan of it for, like I said, a lot of our overhead athletes, especially in season, in the springtime, just like it is now with our baseball and softball kids. So if you got any questions, feel free to leave in the comment section. Thanks. Have a great day.